Hello. Hey, welcome back again to the Sea Lounge, where we were going to have our compo segment about the listening music competition we just had. We're still at assembly, and my name is Frankie, and I have two good brothers from other mothers of we with me. I have Oki and I have DJ Yogi. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Glad to be here.
Right. So we've watched the compo together. It's always fun to start with first impressions. Oki, I'm over here.
The screen is mesmerizing.
Okay. Okay.
I can see all of
Okay, you start.
I'm here.
Yes.
I start with my overall.
Yeah,
so-
just your overall feelings, loves, hates, love moments.
Oh, that's and the last. But let me say the overall. There's a lot of I like a lot of synthwave. I know it's a style popular here and people like it. But I like that it was not all that. Like there was people experimenting a lot. There was some really fun tunes in there. People going all out there with their instruments and with all the stuff they did. And even one Sid in there, because the guy was clearly lost and didn't know
What he was doing.
he should release it he should release it here because indeed he should. But no, it was very solid compo. Everybody absolutely clearly know what they were doing. I have tips and tricks and maybe things I want to say later, but let's just go to Yoga for his first impression first before we go deep dive into all the music.
Oh, yeah.
Go on, Yogi.
Okay.
Give us yours.
Well, a couple of songs were a little bit pointing out, like the Western tune I liked, but there were many good songs, really good songs, well produced, well made, but nothing really stuck in your mind. You couldn't whistle the melodies or something later on. So
It's some pizzazz.
yeah, so
You're the whistling kind of guy.
yeah, I like to. Couple of parties. There's been some songs that really catch in your head and you whistle
Which
them.
you like the Western like.
Oh,
Like the Western one,
maybe like that.
That's
Yeah,
you?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But yeah, well, they were really well produced and everything, but some. I wouldn't say generic stuff, but a little bit on that direction, yeah.
On the safe side.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
On the safe side.
Yes.
For like you make music.
So what did you think that the people in this competition who took part played safe?
I think some of the songs were like solid, but they didn't really dare to go out there. I think it's what the compo shows that there were some songs that were indeed like the Western song, and there were some other songs that went really participated in the compo, but people indeed won't. There's 14 songs. You have to vote for the songs you remember, you like. And there were some songs that were doing their thing really well. Like there were a bunch of synthwave songs, kind of Italo songs. They were doing really solid stuff. But after the compo was done, people go like, "Oh yeah, that one song." Oh, they all kind of blend together. I think maybe for a competition at assembly, like you're making something like stand out is a really good thing to do because then people will remember you.
Okay, so the one that we probably were likely to remember, Yogi, you already mentioned it, the Western song.
Yeah. Well, this guy, he really did.
Which
his
was
homework.
for the record was entry number 9, Whip and Iron.
Whip and Iron.
Yeah, Whip and Iron. Well, he had really listened to his Ennio Morricone records.
Oh yeah.
All these clips, whips, queer sounds, everything. But it was well put together, and it was a song that it was evolving a lot. It wasn't too much the same stuff, so I like it, and it really stood out of the rest of the. It was maybe too much synthwave now, might be too much of a trend-setting thing to synthwave, Miami Vice style, whatever. But this was a well. In the previous parties, you have had Western songs, but now it was good refreshment.
And I said nothing wrong with synthwave songs, and please,
Yeah.
if you like to make synthwave songs, please do. But I will say, I will talk you through. I made notes. I will talk you through my notes for. Whip
I'm
and
going.
Iron.
We're now on the Western song.
Whip and Iron.
Yeah, the Western songs. I'll go through my notes because I was typing them live when the song went on, so I became like a funeral. So grim. This is going into heavy layer guitar metal, isn't it? Yet symphonic as hell. Horses and we're doing country. Hecking yes. And I was like, this is baller, whip, hee-haw. I could have guessed this more wrong when it started. And then he did the Apache reference, like, yeah, this is a good song, and I need my horses in the back to the old town road. That was really good. I was like, he did all the things he built up to, and then all the country stuff was just so well done. I didn't
One
expect.
thing not. From a scale to Frankie Lane and Blazing Saddles, where are we?
That's a difficult
That,
skill.
that's a difficult scale. That's a difficult scale, but like, come on, like, because that would have been just lyrics on top of that.
I think we're going to a good full Blazing Saddles in how that song worked, and it could be used like that. And no, but I love that it was like it did something so different. It started kind of like it didn't know where it wanted. It was like teasing us where I'm gonna go when it's all out country, and it did it so well. That was so fun.
Yeah.
But can we go deeper in more songs now? Is that okay?
Of course, yes.
Because I had a few songs. 'Cause I say I will not hate on all the singers. It was really good, and I will start. I will quickly go. Can I quickly go through my songs and notes I made? Because I
You can
feel
go
like-
quickly.
I'll do it quickly.
You
Because for the first song, I was like, it's Fire Rain, made in Renoise. It was a really solid like synthwave song. He did a really good guitar, but it was like it didn't go anywhere. Like so, I felt like if some experimentation would be really good there. And then the second song was like he did like it was kind of Kavinsky style, and it was like very good drums, good progression. He did a key change, which I really appreciate. So that was, but also in that some kind of Italian vibes, but in that synthwave sound. Okay, now if I'm gonna do this for everybody, it's gonna take really long. I'm gonna go back to Yoga and ask him for his songs. He was, and then we're just gonna ping pong this a little bit.
Oh yeah. Well, I'd say the last ones, like a dark middle age, also late night highway, Jeep Storm, and Talbot Harrison Night Drive. They were all great songs, and I loved to listen them. But it wasn't nothing to really grab onto them. It was a good sound, but we might be forgetting them after this competition.
I think for listening music, is it because for the last song
Yes.
for Talbot Horizon Night Drive, I was like, I like Chick Corea too. I made it next time get fucking John Bertucci on your bass because that was like it was a solid like outrun style smooth jazz song.
Yeah.
And for listening music, that's kind of the stuff you expect. In it,
Yes.
right? So he
Japanese
did it really
style.
well.
Yeah, a little bit. But the fun part was the number 12, the Pappan Muovi Synsä. It was like yeah, let's play a demo song from the Roland DX70 or something, but funny, different sounds, like really retro sounds.
I said like good bossa nova. I would buy the synth based on that. demo.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like-
True. And I have to pinpoint few songs myself, like number 5, Dogfighter. This guy really have listened his Top Gun and
Top Gun versus Turrican.
yeah, probably so the Top Gun trailer too. But yeah, it was a really nice on that style,
Yeah, I
and
mean-
also the number 7 that had the longest title ever.
Yes, let the people drink from the black juice of the brew Cophagus.
Oh yeah, plus the something. In
And I didn't write down what was between,
No,
the,
that was
between the
awesome.
brackets.
I went like it's close to tell us like it had vocals and I started singing. I was like I want to buy some fun, and then it started with like grunts and metal. I'm like,
Ooh, yeah.
very good, and it ended right at the right time as well. It was like we're doing this, we're done.
Yeah.
I was like yes.
Yeah, at some point it was like is this singing done in a like a comedy way or something? And then the singing changed into the rah stuff, and
I appreciate that
Yeah.
switch to like we do it like we're not done yet.
yeah,
I was like I was literally
Yeah.
commented like grunts, and I was like, yeah, like this is getting better. Trying not to swear. All my comments have tons of swears in them, so I'm trying not to do those.
Ooh.
I also want to indeed call out Funk Monstron, the song that started like a good funk song, and it was like, oh, this is smooth, like Truck's booty is so smooth. And they got some rolls in and some synths, and they got like I see a bunch of people like having sex on an orange mattress, and then it went to like this metal thing and arpeggios, and like, what are you doing? But I guess this is Finland, and this is awesome. So combine it all together and make one song.
Let's ask the Finnish person in the room. Is this Finland?
Is that Finland? My last
Or are you
comment,
suddenly
sorry,
Swedish?
my last comment for the person I made it was,
Shit.
but no, because I love it because it went like so funky for such a long time, and then it went to this like mental arpeggio metal bit in the end. Like, I
Yeah,
loved it.
yeah, yeah. It was a really funky, but yeah, the same thing. Like it lasted 3.5 minutes, but it didn't evolve enough, in my
Well, it
opinion.
evolved
Yeah.
into metal at the end, so I
Oh,
think
yeah, yeah.
that's
Well,
kind of like.
that bit too.
To be fair, from all the songs, that song actually evolved all through the song.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm scrolling through my notes. I want to call out Chipstorm because that was like solid as Japanese game music. If you're not already making music for like shooters and like retro Japanese games, go find them because that was so good. Like a good combination of guitar and the synth sound. That was like our Japanese arcade written all over it. That was really good.
Okay, I want to ask you the fourth entry, the 64 sit tune. Was it a bit misplaced, or didn't it have enough oomph, or because it didn't really work for me in the compo?
Irjala takaisin. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a decent set. It was a set that did everything right. Like a decent arpeggios, like good leads, good lines. He did some beats, he did a break, and he did some like pounding beats in them. As a sit in the streaming music compo, you already have to fight up, kind of, and I think he wasn't daring enough to.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate somebody just entering, like dumping a set from Go Tracker in the listening compo. Like I don't give a damn. I'm gonna enter this.
Yeah, or in some years, some people dump Amiga entry to listening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like it's and it's but yeah, I think good work on your arpeggios. Could have had a bit more like delve deeper in this.
Okay.
this-
Also, track I don't think we have covered yet is Phenomenon Gunpowder.
Oh, yeah, that had the C room. I like to use that for trance music, and actually it sounded like it would be an intro for a trance song. Yes, and I would have actually liked it to evolve into a dance music, but in this combo it was
It
more
can't
like
do
a
that.
more like a little bit of drum and bass in a smooth way.
It was like it was
Yeah.
kind of grimy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
felt like it was like it was building up and it went kind of trappish and it was like it could use an MC if he would have gone like an MC on top of it, like some kind of like I said, it needs Stormzy at the end, like some British like it was a really good beat for somebody to rap over. And it was like I think without the rap, the beat was flowing, but it would have been really awesome if
Yeah,
you just got a rap.
kind of like one point was missing there.
Yeah, if you got a good rapper on top of it, that song would be super baller. Absolutely.
All right. Let's pick favorites.
Ooh, always
Yeah, come on. Like, now is the time to be harsh. So I'll allow two favorites for each of you.
Two.
Yes.
I want
Ye-
one
ye-
more
yes,
co- I
yes,
wanna
yes,
do
yes.
one more
Because
comment.
because like one is cruel, and two is even worse.
It's even worse. I want to do one more comment to.
Sure.
Where is he? The song "Late Night Highway," which was like was in it, and the song was so good. I feel like this guy should contact Duffer Brothers and arm wrestle Survive to do the soundtrack to Stranger Things 4, because he has that skill in him. It was a super good Stranger Things theme song. I just wanted to shout it out.
It was a nice synthwave.
Yeah, it was, but it was
Presentation,
like
yeah.
the kind of like the what the Duffer Brothers do for Stranger Things, kind of like meddling, dark kind of '80s vibe, and then having that run. I thought that was like, yeah, you could beat up Survive, and do the soundtrack for Stranger Things 4. But favorites, ooh, I can't lie if I think the Funk Monstrum was my favorite because it gave my best reaction at the party.
Okay.
Went through all the places, and I was so happy when. It sounds grim. I was so happy when it ended, but it gave me like a lot of different styles. And my second would definitely be Whip and Iron because the counter style he just did it to the point, like of like what it should be.
Yeah, for me the most interesting one was this Whip and Iron. Yeah, I loved it. It had every cliche you can every time put in a Western song. It had them there. Yeah, so it was well made. And but the second part, let's say, from positions 10 to 14, it was very, very hard to pick anything because they were well made, but nothing so spectacular. You would listen later on, or you would, well, sorry, listen later on, but remember later on, yes.
Okay.
But any one of those from 10 to 14 is the second pick.
I'm done. I'm done using your slot. Another shout out to Dark Middle Age because that sax. That sax though. That was good. And I was just only imagining three guys in the 80s doing coke, knowing for sure their stocks will go up. That song was like on point with like being that 80s smooth sax sound. That was yeah. So I think from all those songs, like there was really good songs, and it's listening music, so it's all kind of in the background. But they all had their merit, definitely.
Yeah, it was a sax and a guitar.
Yes,
very, very nice.
it all had their merit, definitely. And people thought about what they wanted to do with that sound. It was really
So
Frankie, your preferences?
my preferences, Whip and Iron, because it just stood out above everything else, and then I like some originality, and then Chipstorm, although fine, it got a little bit too busy in the end for me. But then, as I'm a like 4 to the floor EBM guy, like everything with more than 4 channels is too much for me. So, sorry.
That's 4 is enough.
Yep. That's it. That's all you need. So no, I guess we have to slowly round off here. Unless you have like any final comments, guys. You've given enough.
I know. I say like it was a really solid compo. I think everybody like brought a really good game of like production and skills. But yeah, there and more. It's a listening music compo, but it doesn't mean that it has to be smooth or it has. Try to step out a little bit. You can put a rapper on top of your trap beat. Like it's
Cool.
listening
Yep.
music.
So more rappers or more guitars or more synth.
Or both.
More something memorizable.
Okay, cool. So I think we round off. Oki, DJ Yogi, thanks for stopping by here in the listening music compo studio. We'll go on here at assembly. Next compo is, I have to quickly speak, the Real Wild compo should be up next soon-ish. I left. And then we'll be back with more demos, more demo scene, more assembly, more scene lounge, basically more everything. So stay in touch and see you soon.
Cheers.
Bye bye.
Toodaloo.